Ariel, what is this ride about? How many miles?
Okay, this ride about 50 something, depending whether we finish. But I mean, normally, when we finish in public, around 50 miles, 48, 50
Do we
miles.
sprint at the end?
Yeah, two spring we have. But maybe today no.
Hola, aquí.
We're gonna do the marina. The marina ride in Cape Coral.
People freaking out the weather.
What is the name of this ride?
That's Ron Running.
Ron Runner?
Ron Running because they have a restaurant with that name, Ron Running. And over here you see is two groups, Group A and Group B.
Descapotable, mira para allá.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What a cold weekend we have here in Florida. It was very cold. 54 degrees for us. You're gonna see on everyone's uniforms here that we all kind of overdressed because a few minutes after we were pedaling, then everything was okay. Another thing that I want to say before I start this video is that since I did a couple of small recording here and there instead of leaving the camera because it's going to be 50 miles and my battery was not going to last on my GoPro, I wasn't able to get the right numbers, the power and everything on the display, so you're gonna see some difference in between. I try to be as close as I can, but every short video I'm not that expert yet to get all the exact power and speed, so you're gonna see some difference there for sure. But temperature wise and heartbeat is pretty accurate. I haven't checked the speed yet. Like right now I'm looking at the video and we're at a stop and it says that we're going 30 miles an hour, so it's not that accurate. My apologies for that. But with that being said, let's go to the video. This is a Cape Coral ride. If you ever been in Cape Coral, Florida, they call it the city of winds. It's always windy, no matter what part are you coming from. If you get to a ride in Cape Coral, it's always windy. This ride, they call it the Rum Runners. It comes out the marina. It's beautiful, beautiful area. And there is two groups. We're passing right now the group that is, I think it's like 20 miles an hour is more like a really relaxed pace. And then we're doing the unlimited group, which is today was not too many people. The attendance was low. There was a mountain bike race on Sunday and the next day, and also this cold weather, 54 degrees at 7:30 in the morning. The ride started at 7:30. It's around 50 miles, 50 some miles. We start like 6 miles from the ride, almost 7 miles from the ride. So it gives us a little time to warm up. So we start at 7 from the Starbucks coffee. That is like around 7 miles, but in the way back of the ride, we can stay there after the final sprint, and we don't have to go all the way to the marina. And the guys from Cape Coral, they always stay in that cafe for a little longer and chat about the ride and everything. The ride is pretty awesome. If you don't know, it's kind of like confusing. There is a few corners that you have to take here and there. But the guys are pretty awesome. They were pointing every corner and everything, so I was pretty safe. Especially there is a lot of my friends here, so I was trying to ride in their wheels, so they knew that I didn't know the ride, so they were pointing at the ride. So we got 2 sprints on this ride, and pretty much everything else you guys gonna be able to see by yourself. There was a lot of wind. We got places that we were pushing a lot of watts and we were going 22 miles an hour with a headwind, and then we were places we were pushing 30 plus miles an hour with almost no watts. So Cape Coral, the City of Wings. This is a nice Saturday ride. They start at 7:30 from Rum Runners, which is in the marina. You can Google Cape Coral Rum Runners, and it will take you straight to the marina. Rum Runner is a restaurant, and it will take you straight to the marina. 7:30, two groups. Pretty awesome. It's good to change the scenario, and once a while goes and ride with friends in different groups, and really good to blend in. This one, you can see now, temperature went from 54 to 52. That's because of the chill wind that was blowing at us. And since we turned so much times, we have headwind, south wind, tailwind, north wind, everywhere. So you're gonna watch the video, and it's like a 30 minutes with video. I kind of like cut the video so the camera lasts to the end. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm gonna leave you to it. If you wanna come and do this ride, Ariel has all the information about this ride. He has his YouTube channel. He was a guy that he was a rider that was talking to me at the beginning of the ride. He's pretty much the go guy to ask questions if you are in Cape Coral and you want to ride any days, or if you want to do weekend ride. He's a go-to guy for that. So I'm gonna leave you with the video, and at the end of the video is gonna be, we're gonna get back to the parking lot where the Starbucks is. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys, if you rode this morning or this weekend, I hope that you have plenty of clothes to cover yourself from this wind and this cold weather, because South Florida was really cold this weekend. First one of the year. So see you guys on the next one. We're thinking in going to the El Pavo in Miami. Let's see how it goes. There is another really nice ride that they do on Friday, the Black Friday here in Naples. It comes from Fort Myers. They call it the turkey leg, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. While I was watching the video, I was noticing that we were going for this first sprint of the ride. I didn't know that we got on a sprint here. I knew there was two sprints, but I didn't know this one was the first. So I'm still following my wheel at the front here, which is Spartacus. He we have raced together, so we pretty much know each other, how we ride and race. So it's a good wheel for me to be, since he lives in this area, so he knows this ride. So we kind of like going to the first sprint. So I'm just trying to stay close to him, and if I need to jump, I jump. If he jumps, I will jump. If not, I will just stay there, because he knows the route better than me. So we're getting up to, it's going to the front here. I see a little movement, like a better movement that before was kind of like steady, but now I see like a little so he's going over here, and I don't know why he's going faster, and it's pretty upset that the speed right now is not related to what we're doing, but we were going faster than what it's saying right now. So we kind of rotated here. There is a sprint before the stop at the end. So Eric is going to the front right now. The speed increasing a lot. When we got Eric on the left here, and then we got a couple more riders. We have Spartacus that he went again to the front. I wasn't able to follow that. I didn't know that they were rotating that fast. So Spartacus at the front, kind of like stuck here in the back. You're gonna see how Eric is gonna jump to the left pretty soon. So now we got Ariel trying to close Spartacus, but you're gonna see pretty soon how Eric jumps, and that's how he took this sprint. He won the sprint. So let me tell you what is happening here. And I know that I already put music and I was gonna, but I'm looking at the video. Spartacus is a guy that is at the front right now. Eric won the sprint, and kind of like they all the same group, so they all know pretty much everything about the ride. So they know who's the strongest and this and that. They say that when you go to the ride or you go to the group, if you know that someone in that group is strong, when you go to a race or a ride, if you don't know everyone on the race or the ride, you can just mark that person that you know that is strong, and that will help you to stay consistent and to stay pretty much in a good position. So what Spartacus did here was that after Eric did his amazing pull to win the sprint, he kind of like pulled. But you can see his body language right now. We're going against a really bad wind right now. Pretty bad. He can hardly move. And yeah, we did have a break. It was three of us for a little bit because Eric was kind of recovering. And so I'm looking to the shadows and I only see two more riders behind me. So I'm thinking that we're good. We're good to keep going for a little bit. The wind is pretty hard. It's a headwind right now. But what I was saying was Eric went for the sprint Um, he got a contender, which was the other guy that is with us right now on his Blue Canyon. And then Spartacus counterattacked. But at this point, when we turned, there was already that we got caught by the group that was coming behind, so everyone was back here. So they were kind of like getting back to us. So everything was, the whole group was back together. But it's hard when you get as a guest to a new ride, especially if it's a unlimited speed ride. It's hard for you to be able to read what's going on because you don't know. So this is like homework. If you're going to a new ride, just try to find out who has done that ride a couple of times and like what are the key points and the key places that you should be worried about, or who are the key riders. Like for example, if you come here to Naples, we got a couple of riders that will make your life painful if you do the black ride. And if you don't know who they are, you can probably look at them and say, okay, hey, they look strong. No, they're super strong. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of state champs here in Naples, and we have a national champ. So they're super strong. And if you don't know them, and if you're not at that level and you stay in that wheel, you're gonna get tossed. And if you are at that level and you stay in the wrong wheel, they're gonna drop you. So that is a little hard to get in those situations, but it's always good to explore different rides. So let's. So here we go to the final sprint, guys, and this is Seri attacking again on the left. We're going for the final sprint. You see how they've laid out the sprint. So we got the other guy that went with him, and we got a Spartacus that was at the front. So 3 guys went to the front, and then we got Ariel here. We have the guy with the TT bike, super nice Cervelo TT bike, and then we have the guy with the white jersey, and I think that was his first day with that bike. So kind of like going for the final sprint, which is at the end of this road. And the guys at the front are pretty organized. They know they're trying to see if they can get away from us, but we are really disorganized. You're gonna see how everyone is pulling and then looking around, and it's not like consistent pull. That's why they won. Clean and easy.